The protests continued. Meanwhile, for nearly a week, both the NIH and the Vatican were the scenes of in-house battles over how to proceed. Finally, they each issued press releases, reiterating that the Vatican was now in full possession of all materials related to the Shroud of Turin, intimating that any cause for controversy was now past. But both camps left the question of actual genetic analysis or manipulation glaringly unaddressed. Sarah Bender watched the evening news over dinner as they profiled an odd new group calling itself Neoteric. The Neoterics had mobilized a candlelight vigil numbering in the thousands. The group's followers wore hooded iridescent robes of a holographic mylar material, giving them a monk-like aura, but with a futuristic patina. Gathered in San Francisco's Golden Gate Park, they held bioluminescent candlesticks, chanting in Gregorian tones. The light from their wands rose into the night, casting the assembled faces in an unearthly glow. Rather than protesting what had allegedly occurred at the NIH, the Neoterics saw recent events as welcome harbingers of a new era. They disagreed, a spokesperson said, not with the basic precepts and beliefs of the world's religions, but with the modern-day implementation of those belief systems. While there seemed to be no central organization or hierarchy of leadership in Neoteric, they did provide a brief charter statement. In a nutshell, the group painted most traditional religious institutions as having strayed far from the basic teachings of their spiritual founders. Neoteric, by contrast, favored the open source paradigm of the software world. In their statement, they advocated a, quote, non-acquisitive, inclusive, and decentralized spirituality without rigid authoritarian hierarchies or controlling and moralistic dogma. As the TV camera panned across the assembled throng, Bender saw a montage of signs held aloft. One depicted a homeless person who looked like conventional images of Jesus being ordered away from the steps of a megachurch by a coiffed and tailored televangelist. Another pictured a priest, a rabbi, and an imam feasting together in the back of a convertible super-stretch limo. But the best one, she thought, read, Neoteric, the human race version 2.0, and Neoteric equals transcendence plus compassion. What more do we need? The assemblage seemed to be a loose confederation of cyber 20-somethings and New Age enthusiasts. The obvious intent of the television coverage was to present the group as a band of kooks, but Sarah saw it differently. Having flirted with the speed metal and trance music scenes during her teens, she often found herself in sympathy with the primal energy of such movements. Thank goodness for the young and the young at heart, she thought. Without a youthful sense of righteous indignation, coupled with a healthy dose of naivete, who would ever lead the charge for any real change? The news story finally ended, and she gazed out the window at the winter landscape below. A dead leaf fell from a tree and landed on the windowsill outside her living room. Desiccated and brown, it was soon dusted in a delicate layer of new snow. She sat watching as more snow slowly enveloped the leaf in a soft white cocoon. Mike? And then Mike's going to read.